What's up, world? This is your man, MrSan44Man. Seen in 90+ countries. You see our symbol backdraft for the city of Detroit right behind us. Yeah, I'm downtown Detroit today. Thought I'd make some nice little looks behind because I always be showing the urban ghettos and sometimes it doesn't look that attractive. But this is what everybody wants to come down for, our crown jewel. So I figure, hey, I'm MrSan44Man. I run up in this Detroit city area, so I know where to go to do what I gotta do. So that's what I'm doing. On the show today, we got a reverend that's here in the city of Detroit that a lot of people think that he kind of perverted on a little sexual tip on the way that he conducts his ceremonies to get new deacons or reverends or whatever the case may have been. But he's got that going on, and I want you to take a look at it, and I want you to ask yourself, is this man homosexual, or you think that this is inappropriate, or what your situation might be viewing on that situation. And also, I want you to check out all you people that's out there on Facebook. Get your friends, call your friends, get all your asses in front of this TV or internet, because I want you to see something. And after you see this show, I want you to ask yourself, am I CIA? Am I working for the feds? Am I giving the feds more information than I even anticipated? Well, after you see this story, that's exactly what you're gonna say. Excuse me. It even had me to question myself as to the validity of how much information that I have put out there. But it doesn't matter because I'm public anyway. But to know that you thought you were private, forget about it. Mark Zuckerberg got your name, your number, and everywhere you go. Just like he got me, MrSan44Man. But you know what? I really don't care. You can look at me all you want, because I'm out here. And I'm doing what I do in the city of Detroit. This my city, and this where I do it. So, hey, this is your man, MrSan44Man. I'm about to give y'all the opportunity to check out these two stories that I had going on for you today. And y'all give me some comments. And shouts out to everybody out there around the world, all around the world that watch this show. I really appreciate y'all. And I'm out here doing the best that I can. This is Sandman, MrSan44Man out there for y'all in 90+ countries. Keep it tuned up. Peace from Detroit.
Working for you. The egg.
That is nasty. That is nasty. And I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because you have a nasty mind.
That local bishop taking heat tonight over this video showing what he calls a holy ceremony, but others called it offensive and profane. On the air tonight, Holy Roller. It's the viral video that has a well-known man of the cloth fighting some nasty rumors. The bishop claims that some evil people are accusing him of acting like the devil. Fox's Andre Eisen talked with him about the growing controversy.
Bishop Wayne T. Jackson has been a pastor approaching 30 years now. His church, Impact Ministries International on Grand River, and that is on Detroit's west side.
Bishop is a man of integrity. He's a man that loves his home, his family, his church members.
But Bishop and his congregation believe somebody is trying to tarnish his name and ruin his reputation.
People, telling lies and things, that wasn't true. So, to be honest with you, I don't know where it originated from, but I know it is a lie.
They say this consecration or ordination ceremony was taken out of context when somebody with cruel intentions posted it for the people. And this video went viral.
What hurt the most is for them to get on the internet and spread bishops' rumors. Don't even know me, because anybody know me, my record speaks for itself. It was two bishops being consecrated under my authority. The controversy developed that when they saw that what I had prayed and laid on the participant, no sexual act, but for somebody to take that and to try to use that in a perverted way, we pray for him. We walk in love.
When he, as they say, laid on the person, it was the upper torso, so I don't know how that was sexual. And then our children were upset. They were, as you know, they were calling our children the girls whores and all this kind of stuff on the internet.
On blogs, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, people have accused Bishop Jackson of being sexually offensive, distasteful, and performing a death ritual in the house of God.
If you're ignorant about something, then you need to shut up. For real.
The Bible does not specifically say how to consecrate a bishop. Okay, so what Bishop Jackson was doing was in Scripture.
And as they're lying there, they're being prayed over. They're being prayed over, and as they're being prayed over, it's for the reason that they're ready to walk in the new office of a bishop.
And what people don't realize is there were two men laying down there, and I know one of them for a fact that if he thought there was anything perverse about it, he would have got up and addressed it.
That was a service of covering. That's what that was all about. So I've seen it throughout my whole 28 years of being here. So it was nothing new for me.
People trying to single me out because they say that it was gay. And, you know, we love all people.
Dr. Greg Stevenson is a professor of the New Testament at Rochester College. Stevenson says the ceremony is unusual, and he has never seen anything like it before. However,
it is interesting that there are some elements of the ceremony that do have roots in the biblical tradition. I understand that some people are disturbed by him laying his body on top of him and sort of saw it as in sort of a sexual connotation. I didn't necessarily see it that way, although I understand how people could take it that way.
It is hurtful that they didn't take that time to find out more about it.
I would certainly think you would expect it to raise some eyebrows, and certainly it's a very provocative sort of ordination ceremony.
Anytime you go against, you know, what's the norm, you know, people, they tend to have something to say about it.
Yes, I would do it again because that's their minds. If your mind is nasty, then it's nasty. And I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because you have a nasty mind. But, you know, this is a holy act, and it was powerful when it took place.
now again, the bishop says everything you saw in the video, including the sheets, including him jumping on or pouring himself onto the person and praying on them, all of that comes from Scripture. He says it represents the death and burial of the old person and the rising into the new office of a bishop. He's been doing this since 1998. Now he says he's being cyberbullied and attacked for it for no good reason at all. Now this performance, this ceremony was done in front of more than 1,000 people. It was streamed online to millions of people, and it wasn't done last week. It was in August. Hugh? Well, you know, he says there may have been some disgruntled members of the church who no longer are members here now. He believes those people, out of anger, posted them online, posted the video online, and put some nasty comments online to spark this controversy on purpose, and it gained wind, unfortunately. And now, look where we are now. He says, though, he will pray for those people, the people who posted it, people who are saying all these other mean things, no matter what.
All right, Andre, it's being looked at very differently across the country right now. It's hard to say.
Yes, it is.
We know him here, but the rest of the nation does not. We want to know what you think about the bishop's controversial ceremony. Just leave your comments on our Facebook page, Twitter, or, of course, myfoxdetroit.com, but please keep it clean.
Congress today reauthorized funding for Facebook, the massive online surveillance program run by the CIA. According to Department of Homeland Security reports, Facebook has replaced almost every other CIA information gathering program since it was launched in 2004.
After years of secretly monitoring the public, we were astounded so many people would willingly publicize where they lived, their religious and political views, an alphabetized list of all their friends' personal email addresses, phone numbers, hundreds of photos of themselves, and even status updates about what they were doing moment to moment. It is truly a dream come true for the CIA.
Much of the credit belongs to CIA agent Mark Zuckerberg, who runs the day-to-day Facebook operation for the agency. The decorated agent, codenamed the Overlord, was recently awarded the prestigious Medal of Intelligence Commendation for his work with the Facebook program, which he has called, quote, the single most powerful tool for population control ever created. Among the biggest successes of the Facebook program is Operation Farmville, which the CIA credits with pacifying as many as 85 million people after unemployment rates rose dramatically. Other features, such as the suggested friends window, have been instrumental in allowing government agents to infiltrate deeper into the friend networks of suspected dissidents. For some expert analysis now on the story, let's check in with the Paxstone's first responders. Jason, you have written extensively about the Facebook program. Why is it so effective?
Well, one of the key reasons is that the CIA has been so thorough in convincing the nation that constantly sharing information about everything that you're doing is somehow desirable instead of deeply unsettling.
Yeah. The critics are saying that with the national debt being so high, is this really the time to be spending even more money on spy programs?
Well, actually, the Facebook program saves the CIA money.
That's right.
Like the Maps application where you list every place that you've been, whether it's at the state or a country or...
Oh, right, with the little pins. show where you visited. Yeah,
Yes,
I like that.
that kind of information would have taken the CIA months of going through hotel receipts and plane tickets to figure it all out. The manpower that Facebook saves is huge.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the calendar feature even lets the CIA know where you're going to be in advance. So that's
right. So now if they want to pick you up for questioning, all they have to do is see which events you RSVP'd yes to and then send their agents to be waiting for you.
That's how they got my brother.
Yeah, so effective. But guys, with all the focus on the Facebook program, is it taking away from some of the other CIA programs like the Twitter initiative?
Oh, damn it. Yeah, the funding for that should be cut entirely.
Right, 400 billion tweets and not one useful bit of data was ever transmitted.
Oh, that's true. Now, is this trend of social network information gathering dangerous? I mean, just last week, the New York Times revealed that Al-Qaeda has designed Foursquare to identify popular locations for bombing.
Actually, Brooke, that's been discredited as any kind of real threat. The people that use that site are people that no one would mind seeing bombed anyway.
So really, the only thing the CIA has to be concerned about is people losing interest in Facebook and moving on to a new social network site, like the Chinese site Wanbi.
I love
Are you guys on Wanbi?
Oh my God, it's so much more fun than Facebook.
It is great.
I love that one.
I love that you can earn friend points the more state secrets that you post. You know, I've got a lot of contacts in the State Department. You know, I think I could really rack them up.
Post them up.
I could.
All right, first responders, thank you so much as always. You know, I'm, of course, a big fan of any social networking site. It allows me to interact with my fans without having to see, hear, or smell them.
So what's up, world? This is your man, MrSan44Man. What did y'all think about that? That was kind of weird, wasn't it? But you know what? Hey, it's like this. If that is in the Bible, and that's the way that you should do things in the Bible, or I don't know, I guess he had his own way of doing things. I guess it was okay, but like he said, if you're nasty, you nasty, period. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If you're nasty, you're nasty. That's just it. Now, what did y'all think about that Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook? See, we out here all on Facebook, out here telling our business, got our business all out here, and now look at it. Mark Zuckerberg, you can't tell me that boy that young, he ain't got nobody in the CIA. That's somebody's son that opened up a website that they gave him the authorization to do it, and now he's working for the CIA like his parents been doing, or whoever he knows in the CIA for all them years. You don't get no young cat like that, 20-something years old, and now he's up under everybody. He know everybody information, and he working for the government CIA. Y'all better watch that. I'm not saying stop Facebook, but beware, Facebook users, beware. It's your man, MrSan44Man, putting out the things that I told y'all. It's gonna be a whole new thing. I'm down here in the city of Detroit now. This is the good part of Detroit. You see what I'm saying? Little carousel behind me, right there. Little kids go there and they play around there downtown Detroit in the summertime. And that's when it's running. You know, I got the Renaissance. Like I said, I'm in a different little location right across the street. You see Canada, you see the bridge, you see this is what, oh, that's another whole nother country over there, y'all. Got that beautiful sunrise going on in the east. And this is the nice part of Detroit. This is the part of Detroit that I don't always show y'all. I come down here and seclude my place sometimes. You know, that's the, right over there across the street in Canada. That is the Caesars Casino. That's their hotel. And that's their casino over there in Canada. And there's our bridge down the way. That's the Ambassador Bridge. The Ambassador Bridge. And we're back where we were. But this is the part of Detroit that I don't show you all the time because of the simple fact that, you know, everybody comes down, everybody want a part of this, but don't nobody want a part of the hood. It's the hood that makes the people come down here, and the people that's in the hood don't get a chance to come down here often unless it's something like the fireworks or something like a festival or something. But we need to make sure that everybody in the city of Detroit gets an opportunity to come down here and just to see what's going on and be a part of it, because this is our city. We should be able to come to the riverfront anytime we want to. So, you know, just keep that in perspective while y'all out there sitting back putting on Facebook y'all giving information to the CIA. Hey, I'm guilty too. So I'm gonna have to shut that down because I don't even like that. But this is your man, MrSan44Man, down in Detroit on the Detroit River, letting you know, hey, we need to change our game, y'all. Peace. So what's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man. You see my city out here. See what we going through. See what we doing. So I'm basically like, you know, what kind of world we living in? Because it's a whole different world that we living in right now, y'all. A whole different world. You can't trust nobody. You can't try to halfway trust nobody. It's almost about you and what you gonna do for you. And that's all I can say. Pretty rises like that, we might not be seeing too much more if we got so much hate for each other. We're trying to kill each other. We're trying to do everything we can to demise the next man. And we don't even know if the next man even got the plan. We don't even know if you got the plan. It's your man, MrSan44Man, out here on the streets of Detroit, just letting y'all know, hey, we got to fix this, y'all. Peace. So what you think, world? Hey, that was a lot to digest in just one day. What you see behind me, these cars rolling by me, that's I-94. Getting ready to exchange onto I-75 here in Detroit. But I got these little corners in my little spots because nobody knows where I film at. And they be like, how do you get over there? It's my secret. MrSan44Man, all access pass in the city of Detroit. Dig that. But listen, on a serious note, this just goes to show you what our society really thinks of us, even your pastor. Y'all to get on Facebook, YouTube, and show what y'all do in y'all congregation. Wow, that's deep. Because I thought that was supposed to be in the church. And then you got Mark Zuckerberg out here. He's sitting back getting everybody his own Facebook with the CIA. All of y'all with the CIA. Everybody, even me. But hey, you know who I'm with. They already know about me, so it doesn't matter. But y'all that didn't want to be, I don't want to be on camera. Oh, don't put me on this. Man, they know your whole layout. They know your friends. They know where you be. They know what time you be on the internet. They know who you talk to. They know your whole conversation. And everybody thought Mark Zuckerberg was the biggest thing since apple pie. That cat 20-something years old. How the hell did he get this infiltration information to talk about everybody's personal business on a website that he's supposed to be developing if he ain't the parent of a fan? Did y'all watch the movie? Did y'all watch that? Y'all better wake up, man. Think about your Facebook account, because I really don't care. I don't produce so much as I used to on there, but this is going to be on my Facebook account, because I want him to know that MrSan44Man know, and that everybody in 90+ countries know Mark Zuckerberg, and hell no, we ain't got to pay you no goddamn $100 to talk to you on the damn internet, fool. You think I'm crazy? That's why I'm letting my people know around the world right now. Y'all better decide for yourself if Facebook is still for you. It's your man, MrSan44Man, in the streets of Detroit, out here, 75, watching all this traffic go by, doing what I do, because that's what I do. I love my city and I love my people. I don't care if you're poor, white, black, Skittles, or what color you are. This is the truth, y'all. And we need to handle that right quick, because we already had damage done. We just need damage control. It's your man, MrSan44Man, out here, y'all. Peace. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, back on the air with you, telling you what's up with Detroit Raw on the conclusion of what you've seen today. Now, what do y'all think? We into giving out too much of our information to people that we don't even know. The federal government is just waiting for opportunities. Did y'all go to that Chinese website, Wannabe? That's just saying that, hey, if you can give out some government information, we good with you. You get points. Dig that. Now, I'm not all in the treason and everything, but I will say like this. If you get off into that situation like that, then be prepared for what's going to happen to you behind that. Because just believe, if they got you on YouTube, Facebook, or any of these other social networks, then how do you really think that you're going to say something and ain't nobody else going to know about it? Come on now. You might as well get out here on this freeway and tell everybody who's riding around that bend what you doing with your business. I got a public network. I want you to know what I'm doing because I'm trying to inform you. But if you don't inform yourself as to what's happening, then you in a world of trouble. Because everybody know MrSan44Man gonna let y'all know the real deal. That's what's up. People giving me blows, shots out, because they see me out here. I'm out here, y'all. And I'm gonna keep the truth coming to you. That's what I do. It's MrSan44Man. Look over my show again. Look at that reverend. Ask yourself, did he deserve that? Should he been portrayed in that way, especially on the internet? That was something that's supposed to have been holy, sacred, in the church. Somebody put it out here. And Mark Zuckerberg, woo-wee, he got us, don't he? CIA, all of us, we guilty of it. This is MrSan44Man out here on the streets of Detroit. This here is I-75. Right there is I-94, where that truck just ran by. I'm out here in the streets and I don't care where I broadcast. I'll show you the hood, I'll show you the freeways, I'll show you my city all around. Because I got that all-access pass. I'm in the city of Detroit. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Look at those shows over again and loop them and loop them and loop them. And ask yourself, how much information do the feds and the CIA have on me? I already know. Because they know who I am. It's your man, MrSan44Man out here, y'all. Peace.